and welcome to Listen I Have an Idea. My name is Heidi, and this month I'm going to be participating in something known as NaNoWriMo. It's short for National November Writing Month, and basically it's a challenge where you're supposed to write 50,000 words throughout the entire month of November. The objective of the challenge is to start and potentially finish writing an entire book. Now, there really are no limitations on the challenge, whether or not you finish the book, whether or not you write one entire piece, whether you write a single piece. You could write multiple pieces. The goal is just to write 50,000 words. I wouldn't call myself a writer. I'm not really into like fiction writing, but I will be writing a fiction book, or at least starting a fiction book throughout this challenge. I just graduated from university, and for the past 4 years, November and early December has been completely dedicated to writing essays and writing exams. So writing 50,000 words in a month is not a big deal. I've done it many times before, and last November I think I was up to like 75,000 words by the end of the month. And I wasn't even participating in NaNoWriMo. It was just all for my essays and for all of my work. So I figured this year, since I am no longer a student, I'm going to kind of continue the tradition of cramming in November and writing as much as possible and participate in NaNoWriMo. I've decided to also make this into kind of like a daily video series, almost like a vlog, but not so much. I'm going to include helpful tips for other writers, whether or not you're struggling writing, if you have writer's block, but just kind of fun and helpful tips to get you guys inspired to write as well. I don't consider myself an author or writer, professional writer, or anything like that. I'm a nobody who is just here to help you and to inspire you. For today's video, I'm gonna kind of do an introduction. I'm gonna introduce myself, kind of introduce my book, and then introduce a daily challenge. So my name is Heidi, I am 21 years old, and the book that I'm going to be writing, I'm not going to actually tell you guys because I don't actually know what my book is going to be. I have the main characters all done, I have the world kind of built in my mind, but I don't know what the middle and the end of the book are going to be. I'm kind of, as I've been writing it, I've been finding different things that I kind of want to develop over time and see where they're going to lead. Throughout this entire month, I'm going to kind of introduce different aspects of my story to you, but that is basically the general specifics of my book so far. The one helpful tip that I definitely suggest that you guys do, whether or not you do this is completely your choice, but it's keep a book of all of your plans, whether or not it be a notebook or it be a journal. This is my journal. I got it last year for my birthday, and I decided that I'm going to put all of my book ideas in here. I actually started this last January. I don't know, I don't even think I have a date in here. Yes, I do. Right here. I will zoom in. It says A Christmas Story. That is the genre that my book is in. It's a Christmas themed holiday book by me, and I started it January 1st, 2016. So I've been working on this guy for a while. I've had the ideas flowing. And anyways, in my little journal, I have the basic idea of what my story is. I have some characters, and then blank pages, of course, and then this is my really cool inspiration page. Now what this page is going to be is, as you can see, I've pasted in a world map and a giant circle. So the world map is going to be kind of like my drawing point. I have different spots I want to hit on like the world map that I'm going to mark and like label down below, and then the circle is basically the world that my characters live in. I'm going to draw it and then describe it down below. You obviously don't have to do this, but I am a very visual person and I like seeing what I am going to be doing, and it really helps me remember and truly like interact kind of with my story a little bit more. The rest of the pages are blank, and they will be to fill up with the rest of my story ideas. The last thing for today's video is just getting started and motivating yourself. For most people who have divided up the 50,000 words into daily challenges, you're going to be writing around 1,667 words, give or take, per day. What I have decided, and since I went out shopping after Halloween and got some candy, is that I have 10 pieces of candy in this tiny little jar, and for every 166, 67, give or take words, I get to eat a piece of candy. Here's all the numbers that add up to 1,667 words, so if you're going to be doing the candy method, I highly suggest you write down these numbers somewhere, keep it close to your computer or wherever you're choosing to write your book, and reward yourself. Today's technically day 2 for me, and yesterday I sat down and I actually wrote 1,900 words. I'm actually really proud of that. I didn't think I would get that inspired on the first day and have a lot to say. I thought I'd mostly be kind of figuring out where my book is going to start. Every day I'm going to be leaving some links in the description box below that will hopefully help you get inspired. I'm going to make a Pinterest board all dedicated to NaNoWriMo, so if you want to go follow me on Pinterest, the link is down below. None of the links in the description bar are sponsored. They are just tools and websites that I found really helpful to me, and I think that they would be helpful to you. So that's it. Stay tuned, because every day this month I'm going to be bringing you a different kind of NaNoWriMo video. So subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Good luck writing!